As the calendar turns towards spring, one thing consumes the NFL: mock drafts. Leading up to the NFL draft on April 25th, many will try to predict which players each of the 32 teams will select. Though no one will know for sure until the names are called, it's still interesting to see what potential directions teams might go in. Let's take a look at what some people believe the Redskins will do with their first-round pick. ESPN's Mel Kiper's NFL Mock Draft 2.0, Drew Lock QB, Missouri. Kiper currently has Washington taking a quarterback in the first round, but maybe not the one people were expecting. While Kyler Murray and Dwayne Haskins are viewed as first-round locks by many, the Missouri product's placement in the draft is not as certain. In this scenario, Kiper has Murray and Haskins off the board before Washington gets on the clock, making Lock the best available passer remaining. In his senior COSN, Lock finished with 3,498 passing yards and 28 touchdowns. CBS Sports' R.J. White, Devin White, ILB, LSU, not a quarterback here. White has the Redskins using a pick on the junior linebacker. With questions surrounding what will happen with Zach Brown as well as pass-rushing linebacker Preston Smith, White could fill a need for the Redskins. CBS Sports' Ryan Wilson and Chris Trapasso, Daniel Jones, QB, Duke. The Redskins take a passer in both of these mocks as well, just a different one. Jones, the junior from Duke, slides in at number 15 behind both Murray and Haskins. However, Wilson also has Lock going before the Redskins pick, while Trapasso has him falling to no. 28. Bleacher Report's Christopher Knox, Daniel Jones, QB, Duke. More Jones here for the Redskins. The passer, who threw for 22 touchdowns in 2018, is the fourth quarterback off the board in this mock draft as Haskins, Murray and Lock all go in the top 10. USA Today's Luke Easterling, Daniel Jones, QB, Duke. Starting to see a theme here? Not only does this mock draft have the Redskins selecting Jones, but it has them moving up to no. 12 to make the selection. Easterling describes Jones as a raw but promising passer. NFL analyst Charlie Casserly, Daniel Jones, QB, Duke, describing him as a passer with excellent field vision, anticipation and accuracy. Casserly likes Jones in Washington. NBC Sports Washington's Ben Standig, Montez Sweat, Mississippi Street. As mentioned earlier, Preston Smith's time with the Burgundy and Gold could be coming to an end. Sweat, who recorded 11.5 sacks last season, impressed at the Senior Bowl and could make an impact from day one. While many see the Redskins taking a quarterback, Standig sees inside linebacker as a priority. More Redskins news. Most NFL teams spend years searching for all-pro offensive weapons. But in the past few days the Steelers have indicated they're about to move on from two such players. On Tuesday, Antonio Brown met with team management, and the franchise reportedly decided trading Brown was in their best interest. Then, on Wednesday, Pittsburgh's GM said there would be no more tags applied to Le'Veon Bell, meaning he'll be an unrestricted free agent this March. There had been speculation the Steelers may continue their messy relationship with the running back by placing the transition tag on him. In the end, though, he'll get what he's wanted for quite some time now, albeit later than he wanted it, a chance for a big new contract on the open market. Now, for all the Redskins fans reading this, hopefully of which there are many, because that'll make my bosses happy, the obvious yet long-shot question is, any chance Bell comes to Washington? The answer, as with any high-priced free agent these days, is almost definitely not. The Redskins don't have money to burn like they routinely did a decade ago, and Bell's going to be craving lots of cash. Furthermore, if the Skins are going to sign a running back, they're much more likely to bring back that Hall of Famer who went over 1,000 yards in 2018 despite arriving in August. Adrian Peterson's yearly salary should be about a third of what Bell's will be. The deal will be shorter and everyone on the Burgundy and Gold would welcome additional time with that particular no. 26. Bell's going to make someone's offense a lot scarier in 2019. Just don't expect it to be Jay Gruden's. More Redskins news. Antonio Brown won't play for the Pittsburgh Steelers next season. You may have thought this scenario already existed since the Pro Bowl wide receiver often publicly airs his desire for a trade and frustrations with quarterback Ben Roethlisberger. Tuesday's news pushed assumption to reality. Brown met with Steelers owner Art Rooney Tuesday. The NFL's top receiver posted a picture of the two via his Twitter account with a summary of their conversation. Had a great meeting with Mr. Rooney today. We discussed a lot of things and we cleared the air on several issues. We both agreed that it is time to move on, but I'll always have appreciation and gratitude towards the Rooney family and its Steelers organization. Rooney today we discussed a lot of things and we cleared the air on several issues, Brown explained. We both agreed that it is time to move on, but I'll always have appreciation and gratitude towards the Rooney family and its Steelers organization. However, permission for Brown's camp to speak with other teams was not initially granted. The cost won't be cheap despite Pittsburgh essentially backed into a corner. Considering Brown's tremendous talent and Hall of Fame production, he's the rare non-quarterback capable of positively altering a team's projections. Green Bay, armed with 2 first-round picks, and San Francisco, a team Brown mentions as a future destination on social media, are among the teams likely excited by Tuesday's reveal. As for the Redskins, we know the need is real. Washington's offense lacks playmakers, especially at wide receiver. The team also has major concerns under center, so acquiring a top receiver before solving that passer issue feels a bit like putting the cart before the horse. There are also salary cap fears for a team without much wiggle room and a lengthy list of holes. If, however, Washington desires a return to its off-season champion days, adding Brown is the splashy move. Now we know for sure that's an option. More Redskins news.